This is not a drill. This is your divine 911 call. Child of God, stop scrolling. Heaven's trying to get your attention. You can feel it, can't you? Something is shifting. The air is thick with warning and mercy. It's not just another video. It's a wake-up whisper from eternity. A knock on the door of your soul. You're not watching this by accident. This moment has been marked. Angels have surrounded this second in time because your destiny is in the balance. There's a stirring in the heavens. There's an urgency in the spirit. And God is saying, now. Now is the time of God's favor. Now is the day of salvation. 2 Corinthians 6:2. This isn't fear. This is mercy calling out your name. You've cried for clarity. You've asked for a sign. This is it. The dreams you've been ignoring, the restlessness in your spirit, the doors that keep slamming shut, they are not coincidences. They are wake-up calls. God is not punishing you. He is calling you. Because the enemy wanted to numb you. But God is shaking you awake. This message could shift your entire destiny. Don't scroll past your moment. Don't sleep through your summons. Heaven is sounding the alarm. Can you hear it? You've been walking through the days like a ghost in your own life. You smile when you have to. You function. You cope. But inside, you've been numb, tired, detached. Your prayers feel hollow. Your hope feels thin. And though no one can see it, your soul has been whispering, something's not right. You didn't plan to drift. You didn't mean to fall asleep spiritually. But the hits kept coming. The heartbreak, the silence, the unanswered questions. And slowly, without even realizing it, you tuned God out. Maybe it felt easier to ignore the signs. Easier to stay busy than to get honest. You told yourself it was just a season. Just life. But deep down, you've known something sacred has gone quiet. You used to feel him so close. Now, you're not sure what you feel. And even that unspoken fear, that maybe you've gone too far, that maybe it's too late, has been haunting you in silence. But listen, heaven has not forgotten you. God still sees you in the shadows. You are not abandoned. You are not disqualified. You're just weary. You've just been fighting too long without rest. And this wake-up call, it's not a rebuke. It's a rescue. A divine hand reaching into your silence, saying, "Come back to me. I still want you." You are not being condemned. You are being called home. What if the chaos around you isn't punishment but permission? Permission to pause. Permission to change course. Permission to return to what matters. That disruption you didn't understand. That closed door, that loss, that unexpected shift. It wasn't a mistake. It was heaven shaking you from spiritual sleep. Because when your soul begins to wander, God will rattle the ground beneath your feet. Not to hurt you, but to wake you. Not to scare you, but to save you. You've been running on fumes, chasing things that never satisfy. And now, the Spirit is whispering, come back to center. Come back to me. You're not crazy. You're being recentered. You're being recalibrated for something higher. The hour has already come for you to wake up from your slumber, because our salvation is nearer now than when we first believed. Romans 13:11. Yes, it's been hard. Yes, it's been confusing. But this isn't the end. This is your wake up. A holy interruption before you drift too far. God is not pushing you away. He is pulling you close. Because He never stopped watching over you. Even when you turned down the volume on your spirit, He kept speaking. Even when you stopped praying, He kept pursuing. This is your divine reset. Don't miss what heaven is doing in your soul. While you've been questioning, heaven has been moving. You may not have felt it. You may not have seen it. But behind every delay, behind every unanswered prayer, there has been movement in the unseen realm. God has not been still. Angels have not been silent. Heaven has been working overtime on your behalf. While you were mourning what you lost, God was rearranging what you need. While you were waiting for things to change, God was shifting things to protect you from harm you never saw coming. You haven't missed it. You're not too late. In fact, you're right on time for divine orchestration to collide with earthly obedience. That closed door, it wasn't rejection, it was redirection. That delayed answer, it wasn't denial, it was divine alignment. Even what the enemy sent to destroy you is being flipped. Heaven is rewriting the very script the enemy tried to use against you. Every tear you cried in secret has been seen. Every prayer you whispered in weakness has been gathered. The delay was not denial. It was divine design. God has been setting the stage for a comeback that hell can't stop. And now, heaven is calling you to step into the alignment. Don't resist the shift. The shaking was not to break you. It was to bring you back into order. Heaven has been moving. And now, it's your turn. I am the Lord your God. I have knocked on your heart 1,000 times. And even when you didn't open, I waited. I watched. I wept with you. You have not been forgotten. No. You are not too far gone. I'm still here. I've seen every night you cried yourself to sleep. I've heard the thoughts you've never dared to say out loud. I was there in the silence. I was there when they left. I was there when you gave up, but I never did. I'm not finished with you. I've placed my hand on your life since the beginning. Even in your wandering, I never stopped weaving my purpose into your path. You think I've been distant, but I've been closer than your breath. You think I'm silent, but I've been speaking through every delay, every detour, every discomfort. This shaking was my mercy. This disruption was my protection. Because I love you too much to let you sleep through your purpose. I'm leading you now, not by the familiar, but by faith. I will lead the blind by ways they have not known. Along unfamiliar paths I will guide them. Isaiah 42:16. You've asked me to speak. You've begged me to show you. Here I am. This is your wake-up call. Your divine moment. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You're not behind. You're just being called. Come back to me. I'll restore what you lost. I'll revive what you thought was dead. I'll rebuild you with my own hands. You're still chosen. You're still mine. The world may have overlooked you, but heaven never did. This is not the end. This is the beginning of something holy. The enemy tried to break you, but he underestimated the strength of your calling. He didn't know that heaven was standing guard. He didn't realize that what looked like your breakdown would become your breakthrough. God is not done writing your story. In fact, He's just turned the page. This wake-up call is not to shame you. It's to shift you, to awaken what's been buried, to breathe on the dry bones in your spirit, to announce your comeback has already begun. Peace is returning. Clarity is coming. Vision is sharpening. The things that once confused you will start to make sense. The doors that were sealed shut will begin to open at the sound of your surrender. The heaviness will lift. The fog will clear. God is not only waking you up, He is calling you forward. The promise still stands. The assignment is still active. The anointing is still on your life. I will restore to you the years the locusts have eaten. Joel 2:25. Yes. The time you feel you wasted. Yes. The seasons you think you lost. He is the God who restores. Every delay is about to be redeemed. Every closed door is about to make sense. Every silent night is about to echo with purpose. Don't fear this call. Follow it. Because what's ahead is greater than what's behind. Let this truth settle into your soul. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are not too broken. You are being rebuilt. You are not late. You are right on schedule for what heaven has planned. The enemy tried to rename you, rejected, overlooked, unworthy. But God calls you beloved. He calls you called. He calls you His. There is nothing accidental about your life. You were born for such a time as this. Even your scars carry significance. Even your pain has purpose. You carry heaven's signature in your soul. There are gifts inside you that hell has fought to bury, but the fight against you is proof of the glory upon you. You are not weak. You are being remade. You are not forgotten. You are being fortified. This wake-up call isn't just about obedience. It's about identity. Heaven is reminding you who you are. You've always been known. You've always been loved. You've always been His. Now rise, child of God. Shake the dust off. Heaven is calling you by your true name. If your heart is stirring, if something inside you knows this message was for you, don't let this moment pass silently. Respond in faith. Respond with your spirit. Type 911 in the comments if you hear the wake-up call. Let heaven see your yes. Let darkness see you rise. Let your soul say, I am coming back to life. And if you're ready to say a full yes to God's plan, type 555 below. Let it be a holy signal, a declaration in the spirit realm that you are choosing divine alignment. This is not about numbers. This is about obedience. This is about answering the knock on your heart. Heaven is watching. Hell is trembling. Your response matters. Let your spirit speak. God, I hear you. I hear the alarm. I feel the shift. I sense the urgency. So right now, I surrender. Wake me up. Pull me out of anything that numbs me. Break every false attachment. Remove every spiritual fog. Lead me back to you, fully, honestly, and without delay. I lay down my distractions. I lay down my fears. I lay down my excuses. Breathe on me again. Let this be the moment my spirit awakens. Let your will be done in my life, starting now. I am listening. I am responding. I am yours. Amen.